less than p data end equals 411 data start equals 78 greater than. The story of Ruth Ellis is one that lingers in British history, a tale of love, violence, and a justice system that showed no mercy. The new ITV drama, less than m data end equals 265 data start equals 229 greater than a cruel love. The Ruth Ellis story brings this heartbreaking case to life, with Lucy Boynton delivering a powerful performance as Ellis, the last woman to be executed in the UK. Less than pep data end equals 692 data start equals 413 greater than Ruth Ellis was just 28 years old when she was sentenced to death for the murder of her lover, David Blakely, in 1955. The drama opens on the day of her execution, setting an ominous tone from the start. It then rewinds, taking us through the events that led to her tragic fate. Scrapped. Less than ep data end equals 1139 data start equals 694 greater than. Ellis was a nightclub manager in London, moving in glamorous circles, but trapped in a dangerous world. Her relationship with Blakely, a racing driver from a wealthier background, was toxic and abusive. He was unfaithful, violent, and cruel. Yet Ellis found herself drawn back to him time and again. The show does not shy away from depicting the brutal reality of their relationship, making it clear that Ellis was a woman suffering in silence. Less than p data end equals 1665 data start equals 1141 greater than. On the night of April 10, 1955, after yet another violent confrontation, Ellis shot Blakely outside the Magdala pub in Hampstead. As Mo dead, there was no attempt to deny her guilt, she confessed immediately. But what followed was a trial that lacked compassion. With no real discussion of the abuse she had endured, the jury, made up entirely of men, sentenced her to death. At the time, the law had no provisions for diminished responsibility, and her sentence stood. Just 3 months later, on July 13, 1955, Ruth Ellis was hanged. Less than p data end equals 2060 data start equals 1667 greater than. The drama captures the suffocating atmosphere of Ellis's world, her desperation, the societal judgment she faced, and the heartbreaking inevitability of her fate. Toby Jones plays her lawyer, John Bickford, who appears overwhelmed by the case, unable to save her. Meanwhile, Mark Stanley portrays Desmond Cusson, another man in Ellis's life whose own dark role in the tragedy went unpunished. Less than p data end equals 2406 data start equals 2062 greater than. What makes less than m data end equals 2087 data start equals 2073 greater than a cruel love. So gripping is that it doesn't just tell a crime story. It forces us to examine how class, gender, and justice intersect. The British legal system has changed since Ellis's execution. But watching her story unfold, you can't help but wonder, if this had happened today, would Ruth Ellis have been treated differently? Less than p data end equals 2630 data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 2408 greater than. This is a drama that stays with you. It is unsettling, thought-provoking, and undeniably tragic. A story that reminds us how easily a life can spiral out of control, and how, sometimes, justice fails those who need it most. Stay subscribed for more videos.